It's a statement. Is that like a punctuated statement? I guess it is actually a punctuated statement. Yeah, it is actually a punctuated statement. I see. Thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. Courtesy laugh.
Hi, Arizona. That's how I like Jensen the best. We love you. Who said that? Who's first honest?
Is this, hey! Yeah, I don't know what's
Let's go.
Hey Jared, here, shake it off.
I fell for that. No, I shouldn't put it there.
What's up, Phoenix? How many people here actually live in Phoenix? All right.
How many people don't live in Phoenix? It's the exact same people who just so like 14 people. Same person. I love you. Yeah. See, that's good taste.
All right, stop. Thank you. I love you too.
You love James.
You guys have a good time this weekend? How about these guys last night? I mean, that's some entertainment right there. That was really cool. That's the first time we've come to a Saturday night thing, and we were backstage the whole time and just staring up at I guess it would be the reverse image of what we're sitting there. And I think, did somebody get a picture of you and I sharing a headset going like this?
Spade.
Was it?
Spade like stuck around and got his little camera. And then my phone buzzed because there was a tweet from somebody I follow. And it was Richard Spade, like a picture of the back of my head. I was like, creepy. It's cool, super cool. Well, thank you guys, newcomers and regulars alike. Welcome to the family, newcomers. It's fun. Without further ado, we know some people have been standing up for a while waiting to hear our answers. So let's go ahead and start. How are you? I think Mary's mic might be out of battery also.
Right? No?
I'm just saying, listen.
Do you want some like filler music right now while this is going on? There we go.
Sam would not.
And she can be a hair double for you.
Sorry. Hi.
I just want to thank you for coming out to Phoenix for the first time. I've become interested in directing, and I know that's an interest of yours as well. So I'd like to know who inspires you as a director, and whose work you are a fan of.
Inspiration for directing, I would say a lot of the inspiration came from the guys that we actually had on the show. Kim Manor was a big inspiration for me. Bob Singer, those who reach into names you probably have seen on the screen. And you know, there's a reason that these guys, you know, are part of the show, both with the directing and the non-directing. But there's also guys that come on and direct that aren't with the show full time, that have been very successful. John Showalter is one, Steve Boyle. And these are guys that come on and it's not just their technical savvy and the way that they facilitate an episode on the screen, it's their presence on set. They're leaders. They captain the ship that is Supernatural very well, and it's a very difficult ship to captain. There's a lot of technical.
Because of me.
Generally, yeah. Yeah, he's the rogue wave that I'll stop with the ship metaphor. But a lot of these guys, just watching these guys and working with these guys, I've learned a ton. You know, what do they say? All good directors steal from the best. So I stole as much as I possibly could from these guys, and I feel as though it hasn't failed me yet. So I'll continue stealing and being inspired by these guys, and yeah, it's really nice to have some in-house inspiration, aside from the daily inspiration I get from this one right here.
New York man. Just kidding. You know what? As far as specific moments, they're difficult to think of, but I remember being a kid or being in middle school or high school, and the silliest little things seemed to be the I was also the guy who would start giggling when I farted.
Thanks.
Jensen, look back here. I love both of you.
I love you back.
My question's for Jensen.
I love you slightly less.
Did you feel like you had more freedom playing Demon Bean than regular Bean?
That I had more fun?
Or freedom?
Oh, more freedom. We've got these headsets in and I still get here. No. And that's just technically speaking. I think because I was trying to do something, I would say that the character absolutely had more freedom because he was a demon. And speaking of not caring about what people think, this guy definitely did not care about anything, like laws of society.
Or karaoke.
Or
what is peace? What is happiness?
There's a comfortability factor that comes with playing a character for a long time. And performing it, that was my point, is because there's such a comfortability factor there, that frees you up to be able to explore the different nuances of the character. I knew that I only had 3 episodes of DVD, and that put a strain on me as far as wanting to get the performance just right, really needing to have to drive home what I was trying to do, and I didn't feel free to just kind of explore what happened. It's like, oh, well, don't do that again. I didn't have that luxury because I had to tell us a very specific story in a very small amount of time. I wish that I had 10 episodes of DVD. And I think maybe we would have been able to peel those layers back a little bit more and kind of really, see his character. So, in that regard, I think that it was, but the character certainly had more freedom. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
You're Sam?
Yeah.
I'm Sam.
You're Jared. So watch this. And action!
Hey, it works both ways. And action.
I love how much we
It's like is it Uncle Jensen?
Uncle Jensen.
Uncle Jensen.
Uncle Jensen.
And Criffy. He calls him Cliff. Yeah, either Uncle Criff or Criffy. You haven't really know to do his mouths yet. And then my 1-year-old just kind of bangs his head against the wall.
All of a sudden, I'm Sebastian. Well, now we're going to have hula hoops on Supernatural. I'd like to thank you.
And that is why we don't.
And that's why we don't have. I know that there's a few men in here that got dragged here by their significant other. And they're like, seriously? This is... I mean, the band's good.
How's it?
I've never found so many friends in my life.
Awesome.
You know, it goes the same for us too. We've never had this many friends in our life. It's so awesome. Thank you.
Okay, so my question is, after playing Demon Sam for 10 years, have you affected your character to become more like yourself, or have you changed yourself to be more like your character, or neither of those?
Probably all of the above. It's hard. So, a good writer will see what's going on and start to write for the person, the actor's specialties, or, you know,
Thought about it. I would say it's almost the opposite. I would say that Dean has grown more unlike Jensen and Sam more unlike Jared over the past 10 years, then closer together. I think that in the beginning, because we were still trying to figure out these characters, where they belong in the world, how they relate to other people, and how they relate to their lives as, you know, hunters, this whole thing. We were using a lot of just our natural kind of, what ourselves, and pouring that into the character to bring it to life as best we know. As it's progressed, the story progresses, the characters progress, and like you said, the writers start picking nuances that we do on screen that may not be a Jensen trait or a Jared trait, but may just have been something we did because we thought that would be a character thing. Then they start writing into those things. And I think over So, your question is for Jared.
I'd like to know, when is Adam coming back?
What's a reference to? For those who don't know what the reference of Jump the Shark is about, there's a famous episode of Happy Days where the Fonzie is surfing and he jumps a shark. And apparently that was the beginning of the end for the Happy Days. Because people watched it and they're like, oh, this is a funny show for real. They're like, wait a second, people are jumping sharks on surfboards? All right, turn that crap off. And so when we introduced a third brother, they joked that it was jumping the shark. We were ruining the show. They're like, listen, this could ruin the show. We don't know. We're just going to introduce it and see what happens. And the brother's not really a brother because he's a zombie and blah, blah, blah. But I think they were concerned that really, if we brought him back, then it would really officially, we'd be kind of like, you know, poking the bear. So as much as we love Jake, I think it's probably best that Adam stay in hell.
I was wondering, how would you cast yourselves, Nisha and Mark Shepard, as the characters in Wizard of Oz?
Nisha would be Dorothy. Shepard would be Toto. I'd have to be the big lion because his hair.
I'd be the lion because the hair, because I cry a lot. And I would be the Tin Man because I'm old and rusty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Under the red hood, yeah. What was the second part of the question?
I was just wondering what it was like working on that, and if we're going to see you in another DC animated anytime soon.
It's really different. Animation, doing animation stuff is unlike any other kind of filmmaking, from my experience. You did the.
Don't look at me.
You did the animation. That's awesome, man.
Meaning to me because when my first son was born, Jen went in labor at 9 o'clock on a Friday. Now we're talking. See, this is more like it. You're redeeming yourself for disco death, wherever you are. So Jen had made a playlist. Jen was going to do natural birth and have a playlist and all that jazz. And then it didn't go so well. And so from 9 o'clock on a Friday, 9 p.m. on a Friday, I was filming with Osric. And literally was like, my wife's in labor. See you later. So I took off. That was 9 p.m. on a Friday. Tom was born at 7 a.m. on Monday. So it was a long labor, and there wasn't a lot of sleep in between. Finally, when we found out Tom was healthy and happy, they moved us to a room. She fell right asleep. She hadn't slept in 3 days. And I sat down and opened up. I couldn't move because I was like, I had a baby, and I thought they were breakable. But the computer was right next to me, and I was like, just opened it up, and it was on the playlist, and I pushed play. And this is the song. This is the first song I heard as a father. So
That's cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
Dude, I had one on the arm, one on the leg, one on the waist. I would also guess your weight for the reason it's.
You're a stuffed animal if you get it wrong. I think he should. I think he's kind of an idiot for not getting it. I think it's one of those things that we'll probably, my assumption is that we'll probably just cross that bridge next time Santa's not. I feel like it's kind of, you know, we don't have a place to shoot. I don't think we have to,
You should.
now I'm on this.
Take it off, dude. Sit down, Stephen, now. Okay.
If I look like Mad Coleman, I'll take my shirt off.
Can you assume that there's been Lucifer's dormant and stamp?
I think that's probably a safe assumption. I do. And I think we saw Castiel extract most of Gadriel's, or most of the grace that Sam had left in that episode last season. But I don't think he really concerned himself with Lucifer's grace, so maybe I do. I hope so. That was fun.
So we can say it's dormant because Lucifer is active.
I guess so, yeah.
And then Metatron and Castiel join forces to fight Lucifer and Demon Dean. This is why I'm not a writer, because that sucks. That's the best I can do.
And then there are aliens.
There's somebody out there who's like, oh, that's great.
I'd watch it!
And that's Richard's face. He's probably somewhere. What? I love this room. You know that? Phoenix is bringing the love. You do, sir. I can feel it from him. He's like, yeah, absolutely. I know what's on the horizon. Hi. Wait, really? What's
I
that?
would make Sam his wife.
Okay. Safe answer. But
Wait,
okay.
wait. Then who would you make Ruby?
Ooh. You. Just like, set her up on that one.
I love how proud of yourself you were.
Also, no, wait, what about me?
I would make you Britney Spears.
I was going to say that. That's exactly
Britney Spears, huh? A good Louisiana girl that's just enough crazy in her. I like it.
She's definitely not crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Swift. Who would be Misha? Who would be Castro?
Dude's like, Castile.
I think I would make Misha. What's a hard one? I would make
Jennifer Lopez. You'll suck at casting. Reasons probably obvious to those who know my personal life was the sort of like creepy blood scene. That was a fun one. And I met somebody that set the whole stage, right? So.
At some point soon, I hope, I would like the brothers to get back to fully normal and whatever that is in the supernatural world, and start to fight for others. Thank you.
Are we,
Don't mind us. Yes, no, your question. Are we getting close to the next question?
We're getting close.
We're not there.
We're not there. Not quite yet.
Okay. He kept his mustache. I can grow it back. I knew that was a mistake.
Yeah, I'll say this. A couple of seasons ago, when I was trying to get real big and strong, one of our crew members.
The very last question, and ask the thing that you wanted to ask, the thing that you have in your mind, you've been thinking about for days. You spent half your salary getting to this day, and now she's going to ask a question that means so much to you. She's going to encompass all your thoughts.
Richard. Yeah, you're done.
I was wondering what your favorite pranks were pulled on set, by you or on you.
That's a tough one. All right, that's your question.
You know, there's a common target on the set.
It rhymes with Keisha Mullins.
Yes. And a lot of times, our plans of breaking him, it leads out to him. And he takes